What's up, everybody? It's Armando, aka Jose, with the Pound for Pound Combat Sports podcast, and today I have Brendan here with me today.
Yo,
How you doing, brother?
we got a little echo, but I think it's good. As long as I just talk low, we'll be good. I'm good, man. Doing good. I'm excited for this weekend.
Yes, sir.
A lot going on.
Yes, the last time we recorded the podcast, we were going over the Paddy versus Justin Gaethje card, but today we're gonna focus on these two gentlemen and like their fight style and just go more in depth. If I remember correctly, I think you said you had Paddy as a favorite to win.
Yeah, I think even the current odds. I'm not a betting man, but I think the odds are 3-1. Gaethje is the underdog,
Was that so? Let me see.
which I think is absurd. 3-1 is incredible. I don't think that's true. I do think Patty might get it done, though. It really depends on, I think, Justin's ability to wrestle.
Yeah, he's
Because
Paddy's on minus 230 and Gaethje is plus 190 as of today. That's oh no, what? Oh, I guess as of today.
yeah, interesting.
Yes, sir. Let's start with Paddy's style. What would you I mean, he's I guess what you could call like the new generation MMA fighter that he can
Yeah.
kind of do a little bit of everything. He likes to stand and
Yep.
bang. Pause. He likes to go and grapple. He's pretty strong. He's got some good like judo throws. And he likes to finish via submission as well. What do you think about his style?
Yeah, I think he gets a lot of flack because, especially in this matchup, I think in particular, I think maybe some people think that he might not deserve because they are fighting for the interim belt. So, I mean, it's guaranteed, unless you're Tom Aspinall, that you're going to be fighting for the championship when you hold an interim belt. Um, but, the guys Patty has beaten may have been, not the cream of the crop competition when it comes to people, the big names that he's fighting in their prime, such as Tony Ferguson and his most recent fight with Michael Chandler. But even with that being said, it is still impressive nonetheless, the run that he's been on. I mean, he hasn't lost since. I think he might be undefeated in the UFC. Actually, I don't see a loss here on his record,
Yeah, let me
which
pull him
is
up.
very impressive in and of itself, right? And at the same time, he's very big for his weight class. So I think some of the things that he ends up doing, like I think his jiu-jitsu, for example, is even better because he's coming in and rehydrating at God knows what weight. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So in his most recent fight with Michael Chandler, usually you see a pretty significant size difference between whoever Michael Chandler's fighting. But in this case, you saw Paddy almost towering over Michael Chandler. Like it looked like Michael Chandler wasn't that big of a guy at all, which is insane.
Yeah, he's got a bit of a height advantage over a lot of his opponents. He's like 5'10", right?
Um, Let me see. I'm on his profile right now.
Oh yeah, he's 5'10".
5'10". What's the reach advantage? Let me see. I feel like these stats need to be updated as well on the UFC website because it's not really telling me too much.
Yeah, let me look it up on
I want to see
real
some more
Google.
information.
He has a 73-inch reach.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that would be considered uh, pretty lengthy in this division. I think. No Diddy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's definitely one of the bigger guys. The champion, Ilya, he's like 5'6". His height is
Man,
5'11"? No way. He's taller than Paddy.
Gaethje?
This is what Google says, bro.
Oh wow. So actually, Paddy's gonna be an inch shorter.
That's crazy. And we said Paddy's
That is
reach was
crazy.
73. Justin's
Yeah,
Gaethje reach is. What is his reach? It doesn't say here. Let me go back. 70 inches. Okay, so Paddy has even though he's an inch shorter, he has 3 inches over Justin in the reach.
I'm not sure how significant that's gonna be. We'll see. Just because Paddy is someone who doesn't real, he has in his most recent, I feel like the two fights, maybe his last three fights, he really started introducing and utilizing the calf kick um, in his arsenal. Like we already kind of knew that Paddy was diverse. You know, he throws flying knees, kind of has his hands kind of low, chin high. He's hitting you from kind of weird angles, high kicks, whatever. But that calf kick really slowed down the explosiveness of Michael Chandler. And I think in this fight, that may not play too much of a factor because if Gaethje's getting hit by a leg kick, he's throwing a leg kick.
Yes.
Michael Chandler has a sort of like a wide karate stance, and he kind of sits low, getting ready to explode high.
Okay, let's look.
Um,
Let's look at that
so
fight a little bit here. We'll go ahead.
yeah, he's kind of got that. He's heavy on the front foot, basically, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So here we go. We see him bouncing back and forth.
But yeah,
Good range finding calf kick.
even though Paddy's technically smaller than Justin, he just looks like if you look at his back, it's like way bigger. You know, like his musculature is just. It seems like he's
Yeah,
like stronger than Gaethje, like
the
visibly.
structure. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
But there was that calf kick that you were just talking about. Let me
Yeah,
rewind
that's
it
an
here.
inside. Yep. It was beautiful. It was really beautifully done. I mean, and here's the thing too: is Paddy, his smarts in the ring as well don't get talked about enough as well. Every single fight I've seen him in, there's a game plan.
Yeah.
It's clear.
What I would like to see more is of him like setting that up because against Chandler, not no dig on Chandler, but like against somebody that's pretty high level, that's just not gonna work. If you just throw the kick like that without hiding it. But yeah, like you said, he keeps his guard a bit low. He fights at a from a further range. He tries to not be too deep and close to the pocket. See, like you can see that uppercut from way outside range. From he threw that uppercut from kick range, and that was maybe just to like give a look to Chandler. Like if you try to come in here real quick, I'm gonna catch you with this. But he uses every bit of range and reach advantage that he has as much as possible.
Yep. And there we see Michael Chandler try to use his wrestling to get in on the inside after he times that calf kick.
Yeah.
He really this was kind of his big chance to kind of wear down on Paddy. But the thing is, like, Michael Chandler, I don't know why the UFC does this, where they give Michael Chandler 5 round fights. Like he's been in a lot of 5 round fights, and he might be conditioned for it, but we never see it because after the second round, if he's still around, he's gassed because he's just so big. He's got a big frame, and carrying around all that muscle and throwing all of your might into your punches as he does.
Yeah.
That slows you down very quickly. Gasses you out very quickly.
So we see here that Chandler's not really taking advantage of this position at all. And Paddy's he's trying to get up. He's even attacking from the back with some elbows. You see finally Chandler unloading some, but Paddy able to get up, and then
Yep, he gets to
reversal.
the under over there to get off the cage. Beautifully done.
Let's see.
And Paddy's the real deal. I mean, like that, and he's the younger guy. I mean, I think Justin Gaethje is like 37. Paddy might be what 31, 30, something along those lines. Paddy's entering his prime, basically. And I think he can probably hold the belt in this division, especially if he takes care of Justin Gaethje. But we'll see. It's not like he's just gonna walk through him. And if he does, I mean, then clearly he's the best in the division, I think.
Yeah, and one of the negative aspects about his Paddy's style and that everybody knows is that he keeps his chin up and then he swings from his like chest level here. Like you'll see here, it's coming up right here after this feint, after this sequence right here. Like this is where Paddy needs to be careful against or Gaethje. Throwing these short range combinations from a long range position, pretty much. Like Justin Gaethje got some nasty counters sometimes.
Yeah,
Do you see that?
yeah, and he throws the calf kick from any distance, from extremely close, from far. It's going to be interesting to see if Justin Gaethje tries to utilize his wrestling or if he's just going to stand and bang. As I mean, I think either is going to be very interesting, to be honest, because Paddy is very offensive. He is a very offensive guard in the sense that he's looking, especially with the 12-6 elbow rule no longer being in effect. He's looking to utilize some devastating elbows. 12-6. We saw how he used those sort of 12-6 ish elbows to get off of the cage in that bad position there. And I think that he's very comfortable in his guard, and he, like Charles Oliveira in a sense, will look to cut open Justin Gaethje if it does make it to the ground.
Yeah, and I don't think Justin will try to make it a ground fight, but Paddy, yeah, I probably wouldn't recommend him to do that. Paddy from the guard and just jiu-jitsu overall pretty superior in that regard. But here we see some sort of feint. Pretty green when it comes to like technical shit and the striking, but with his size and his reach, he kind of makes up for it. Even though his distance management isn't that good, his distance management is better with the kicks than with his punches. He usually sometimes punches from kick range, like we just were discussing, but and that right there, that's a fake move. Like
The
anybody
karate blitz.
those shits right there. Like if you're good at fucking countering, you're never getting caught with that. He gets hit in the nuts
Oh,
there.
the Chandler effect.
Yeah. But
Nice inside low kick. He's just eating up that lead leg.
that's
Chandler
the one
can't
thing.
explode
Yeah,
with it.
that's the one thing that he does have that he's pretty successful with the kick and
Yeah, you saw that the sneaky little elbow there.
Yeah, I saw it. And like we were saying, Paddy's even though he's getting kind of ragdolled here by a pretty explosive, strong guy, but he's comfortable because he knows that Chandler really can't fuck with him, and he's just getting tired doing these explosive moves on Paddy, which I don't think Justin Gaethje's gonna try to do.
Ever see those elbows again? Yep.
Yes, sir. And then
We get another Michael Chandler highlight.
let's see here where he's now
Looking for the head and arm. Scramble. Paddy ends on top.
and
Oh,
and Chandler he just
this
wasted
sucks.
a bunch of energy, and Paddy literally just got taken down and didn't give a fuck. He just I'm gonna.
This sucks. Being in that position, I don't know if you've ever been in that position before in your life, but it sucks.
Once or twice.
You don't want to be there.
He's getting the knees.
Michael Chandler kind of looks like Justin Gaethje right now.
Yeah. Let's see.
Not there. Now he looks like Colby Covington for some reason. That was weird as hell.
That's
I
AI,
look like
bro.
3 people all at once.
Maybe
That's
this
crazy.
fight never happened. It's just AI generated.
Yeah, maybe. Oh my god.
Just teeing off on him. So he's got some pretty good
Yeah.
ground and pound and like submission attempts. I can't remember. No,
I mean, kudos to the ref, dude.
he didn't submit Chandler. No, he finished them right. With TKO, I think.
It might have been a TKO, yeah.
Here, let's go to that. A little bit of wrestling by
The
Paddy here.
wrestling, yeah, wow. See, this is what I mean. Paddy's diverse, man.
And if you get tired against Paddy, like he doesn't get tired. If you get tired
Look,
against him,
we learned that last week.
yeah.
Yeah, he is cut open.
Always threatening a
Boy,
submission.
look at the elbows. It's just like what's next for Michael Chandler, you know? Just kind of getting older. He is older.
Shit, maybe that Connor fight and then retire or something, or
Nah,
do
you
that.
didn't
What
see
you
what
call
Dana
it?
White said? He
No,
said he's not doing it.
well, not in the White House, but oh, those are nasty right there.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah. So Paddy's style is pretty diverse, even though he's not super high level in everything. His jiu-jitsu is probably the highest level of out of all of his skills, and with the reach and the size, he's a pretty formidable opponent. Um, we did see some sequences where he could get slept by Gaethje's counters when he tries to, especially throw hands from kicking range. Um, I don't think Gaethje is good enough countering on the back foot to catch Paddy with those low blitzes that he does sometimes, but he could like catch him stationary.
Yeah, I've been giving him praise. The one thing I will say is that he doesn't necessarily, like you said, he's kicking in punch range. He's not utilizing his reach, I think, as best as he could. I think someone that has that sort of reach could be doubling up on jabs, kind of Roy Vowell style, a little bit more often. But it's just, it's Paddy style. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean it's worked for him so far, and it's gotten him to the interim title shot. He's the top five, like you said the other day. That was a good point. Like, does he deserve the title shot? And it's an interim, and he's top five, so I don't see why not. And he has a big name.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people follow him. I think he would be a good champion. Um, anyways, and if he, like, listen, if he loses, okay, it's not the end of the world for him.
Oh no, yeah.
He just is one fight away, and then he'll fight that fight around the time that Ilya and Justin Gaethje fight. Justin Gaethje will probably retire after that, and then if Paddy wins his fight, he's next in line.
Yeah. I mean, based on that fight, based on this Chandler versus Paddy fight, if he fought Ilya like it last or the Ilya we saw last, I think personally he probably would get slept. But he has time to develop more and with everything Ilya's got going on. But let's get into Gaethje's style. It's a little what do they call him? The highlight, the king of violence or
I
something.
liked Justin Gaethje.
So we're gonna look at his latest fight, and then I wanted to look at him fighting Max because Max has a similar reach to Paddy. But first, Gaethje, a lot of experience fighting some pretty good strikers, and Max and Fiziev and others. We have Gaethje. What do you think are the best attributes that he has in his style?
I think his unwavering stand and bang, as well as his calf kicks.
Yeah, his power too.
Justin Gaethje's, yeah, he's someone that likes to brawl. He he's constantly coming forward. Even when he's hurt, he's coming forward because he trusts in his power.
Yeah.
He's got I mean, the biggest criticism between him and Paddy is the resumes, right? And to that, I would say Justin Gaethje's just been in the UFC for much longer, right? He's
Right.
just been fighting at in the top 5, top 10 for a long time. Honestly, if you look at his resume,
And here we
before
see
the Dustin fight, he was on like a 4-fight win streak.
here's something that I don't think Paddy. I don't know. Maybe I may be mistaken, but catching a kick to a takedown this fast, I don't think it's in Paddy's arsenal. This
No, I don't think we've seen something like that either.
this is only Fiziev because he does a lot of Muay Thai that he has that in his arsenal. So, but you were saying, I'm sorry, I interrupted.
No, I just think Justin Gaethje's been fighting the top competition for a long time, and Paddy hasn't, and I think that's the biggest criticism that people have. Like maybe as like opposition to Paddy getting the title shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I think well, they're both top five, so they both have a shot at. And it's an interim, by the way, so it's not like it's for real, the real title.
Yeah, but they get paid like it's the real belt.
Oh shit, do they? Well, I mean, probably
Yeah.
Paddy brings. I mean, they both probably bring a lot of money to the UFC because of their Paddy's name and Gaethje's style, you know. So
Right.
it makes sense. But let's see here. I don't know what position this is. Booty on head position.
Booty on head position. It's almost undefeated. We gotta look to see what Gaethje does. Looks like he's probably gonna roll.
Oh, he just stands up.
Oh,
Just,
yes.
some Craig
All
Jones type shit, I guess. It really does work. I think maybe Fiziev's let him up here. We see Justin a little more patient here. Let's see his distance management. His coach is Trevor Whitman. They focus a lot on boxing. He used to be a boxer, I guess. So
Oh, really?
yeah. Even though, I mean, Justin isn't a super refined boxer by any means, but he relies a lot on like boxing techniques when it comes to the hands, you know.
Yeah, he's definitely got like a good 1, 2, 3, 1.
I just fucking hate when this
4,
happens
3.
right there. I fucking hate when people punch short range. They do short range punches and long ranges, I guess you could say. Yeah, short range punches and long ranges.
Yeah. So you're not like a fan of like a gazelle punch or something?
No, that's cool because you're using your whole you're using your body to get into position to punch, right? But when you have to fucking where was that shit at? Maybe here. Oh no, my computer. So he does the uppercut, right? So he has to fully extend it. He didn't get his base all the way to a proper distance. He had to extend his uppercut, pretty much be a right hand from underneath, which that's horrible. Anybody that's good at countering is gonna get that shit. The gazelle punch, you hop into position, which I'm not a big fan of hopping because that's takes up a lot of energy, but no, it's different than this shit.
Okay.
He does have those nasty fucking overhands though, like all good wrestlers do, I guess. But like you were saying, one of his better attributes as well are his low kicks from crazy ranges, crazy close range.
Just look at the pressure, the constant moving forward. He's getting tapped. Doesn't matter. Taking the center of the octagon, pressing.
Yeah.
He's trying to set the pace.
And he has a nasty clinch too, though.
Yeah, he's got some crazy uppercuts that he hits Fiziev with.
Yeah.
In this fight.
Taking some.
I mean, he hits so many people with use those uppercuts though too.
Oh yeah. That's probably one of his best punches, pound for pound, when it comes to his power, the uppercut.
Yeah, I mean, he essentially ended a Tony Ferguson's MMA career with an uppercut.
And I'm pretty sure he catches Fiziev in this one with that uppercut too, in this fight.
Yeah, I think once or twice.
But
commercials.
No, in the clinch, I think this is gonna be interesting seeing Gaethje and Paddy in the clinch. Because Gaethje's pretty nasty with his strikes. You know, he opens up some space and fucking elbows and uppercuts and knees and even his kicks sometimes. How do you think the clinch of Gaethje versus Paddy would look like if you had to speculate?
Um, Honestly, I don't see them clinching uh, too much towards the center of the octagon. I think there's going to be a lot more clinching against the cage. And with that being said, we're going to see a little Paddy throw a lot of knees on the inside. And we don't really see Paddy throw elbows standing up, but he definitely is going to have to
Yeah.
worry about those Justin Gaethje uppercuts and the low kicks from that close. I mean, he doesn't necessarily have to worry about a takedown, but I think Justin Gaethje can wrap him up and definitely cause damage.
Yeah, right there we saw where Justin is so dangerous in the transitions, right? When they're going from clinching to open space or vice versa. He's really quick at letting hands or elbows go in those instances. Let's look at the second round here. Got hit in the nuts.
It's such an interesting fight too because both guys get clipped and both guys recover so well when they get clipped.
Yeah.
So you know someone's getting clipped. Basically, that's what's gonna happen. Someone's gonna get clipped.
Yep.
And it might be both of them at the same time. Who knows?
Shit. A double knockdown or double knockout? That shit would be legendary.
To a draw, that'd be nuts.
Whoever gets up first wins. All right, we saw a little low kick defense from Justin there, from a guy that has pretty good low kicks himself. Iziev.
It almost seems like because Justin Gaethje is also a very smart fighter like Paddy, and you see Justin Gaethje even across pretty much almost the span of his entire career, but maybe not in one fight in particular. Um, he listens to his corner very well, and he makes adjustments mid-fight very well. Like we can see him almost get better as rounds go on during the fight. Whereas with Paddy, I'm not sure if we've seen him in a full 5 round fight, and I think Justin Gaethje will take him there if there's no KO.
Yeah, and that's the
So that's
experience
another
component.
thing.
Yep, that's the experience component. That's a good point. And I think where it could be dangerous and good for Paddy is these exchanges right here, these simultaneous exchanges.
Yeah, because that's definitely Paddy's realm. He's definitely comfortable there.
Yeah, and inside here, boom.
Oh man.
Yeah, you got to be careful in that mid to close range with Justin if you don't have a hold of him all the way.
Yep.
But
Slick too. Slick.
I want to see a little bit of Justin versus Max because Max is a little bit more of Paddy's height. And I mean, anybody would say that Max is definitely more refined when it comes to striking than Paddy.
He's definitely quicker, much quicker.
All right,
I think Max is one of the fastest fighters probably in the division.
Yeah. And he knows how to use his range to the max.
Yep.
No pun intended.
And that's that him himself says that he's got little T-Rex arms, which I mean maybe to professional fighters he does, but
Well, what's his reach, Max?
I'm not sure. That's just what he said. I've heard him in interviews making fun of his T-Rex
shit,
arms. 69 inches.
I guess he has this shorter range than Justin and Paddy.
Oh, right. I think his reach wasn't as bad at 145, but now that he's moved up, I think especially people have longer arms.
Yeah. But punching down
See
on
that
people,
calf kick right there?
yes, sir. Punching down on people, even though you may have shorter reach, it's still you're punching from a more advantageous position, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, Paddy's probably stronger than Max though, especially when it comes to grappling for sure.
Yeah, I agree. That's most people.
But one thing that Paddy can't do is get inside like this and get out right away. That's something that's not in Paddy's toolbox.
That's a great point. Yeah, Max utilizes pretty much the entire ring, the entirety of the fight.
Yeah.
It's very rare that you see him just stand very linearly in a fight. Even when he's throwing punches, he's not linear.
Yep. See, it's those. Justin's always dangerous in those exchanges when they're clashing. I would definitely give the edge to Justin. I mean, in the striking, of course. But it is an MMA fight, and Paddy, I think he's gonna have to utilize his grappling. And right there, you saw some more calf kick defense from Justin. And I think there was a video where he was explaining how he defends against calf kicks, and I think he like positions his body a certain way sometimes.
Interesting.
I don't know if you've ever seen it. I'm gonna try to find it. He's talking about how he's like a little bladed, but when he sees it coming, he kind of like takes a half step back, and that automatically squares his stance, and they end up kicking the top or the bottom of his knee, the top of his shin, like that. It's pretty cool.
That's smart.
Yeah, people have different ways of defending against calf kicks. Since Paddy likes to throw them a lot, you know.
Yeah, it's very smart. I wonder if that's going to affect the fight. I feel like a lot of the time you don't really see, especially in like these top 10, top 5 fights, you don't really see the checks cause too much damage outside of like freak of nature breaks. No, man, I think that's it. I think this weekend's going to be very, very exciting for the UFC. Going to return after 6 weeks of no UFC at all.
Right. I'm excited to see
and outside
how.
Of, yeah.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Outside of these 2 fights, I mean, there's a plethora of great fights. Arnold Allen fight's going to be great.
Oh, yeah.
Gene Silva's a beast.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited.
Who else we got on that card? The main, or was it the main or the co-main? The Amanda Nunez fight.
That was the co-main, but
fell out.
Yeah. Did they sub?
Oh, no, they didn't. I'm not sure if they've come up with a different. And the Rose fight was canceled too. Damn.
Oh, but Alexa got replaced by Natalia Silva.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
Yeah, so Sean versus Song Yadong is a new co-main event. Yep. That's the only other change besides Natalia Silva replacing Alexa Grasso is that Kayla Harrison and Amanda Nunez is no longer happening. And of course, Amanda's not going to fight anybody but Kayla Harrison since she's the champion and she's coming back. So that makes sense.
Sucks for her though. She just put herself through a camp.
Yeah, but yeah, like we're saying,
probably needs the money a little bit.
Shit, she has some kids, right? She got to feed the kids.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean that's pretty much Paddy versus Gaethje in a nutshell. We're still favoring Paddy though because it is an MMA fight, and he just looks so big. And he seems so.
I think durable. He has a more complete MMA style as well.
Yeah, it will be. I definitely want to see him getting hit by Gaethje to see how he reacts, and vice versa. So.
Yep.
But other than that, man, you're about to compete this weekend, jiu-jitsu.
Yes, sir. We are competing.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
I'm trying to win, low-key. I don't know if we're going to have to go up against each other, but if we do, man, it's going to be fun.
Oh, shit. Is that even possible? We're fighting
I don't know.
The same academy. I hope it doesn't
It might
happen.
be. It'll be fun regardless.
I don't know. I'm a weight class below, so hopefully I don't have to compete against you.
Oh, I thought you were saying 150.
Well, I just stayed at the 140 to 149, and then if people don't end up like signing up or whatever, they're gonna move me up automatically. So
Yeah, it's true.
we'll see how it goes. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, let us know what you think in the comments below about the fights this weekend. We're just as excited as you guys are for sure.
Yeah, also go check out Big Win. You want to tell them about Big Win?
I can send you a little link or something you can put in the little description of the video. But basically, it's just my personal clothing brand that I've kind of been trying to build up via streaming and like spreading the word on social media and things like that. So we'll put that link in the description of the video, and you guys can check it out if you want.
Yeah, check it out. I got some sweatpants for Christmas from him, and they're pretty good quality, I have to say.
All right, bro. Well, this was fun. Let's do it again next weekend.
Yes, sir. Peace, everybody.